Well, it's a cloudy day today. Cloudy, but you can see a little bit of the sun, barely. Kind of warming up. Yeah, I'm showing my dahlias again. Especially them yellow ones. Look at them yellow ones. How can anybody not like yellow flowers? I don't know. See all the red pineapple sage, the hummingbird. I saw it over here earlier this morning. All in it. So I got about one or two maybe left. Some yellow tomatoes just waiting. Quite a few of them in there. But I don't know if I'm going to get them or not. I don't know. We'll see. Got a lot of little small tomatoes in here. Pineapple sage poking through the fence over here. These pepper plants are still doing okay. Like this one well, I got 2 banana peppers left. This one's starting to not produce anymore. I got a few small ones off of it yesterday. These 2, what they tag says lunchbox peppers, they're still doing really good. They got blooms, see still got some blooms on them. And this is another banana pepper, but I planted it later in the summer, so it's not been there as long as that other. I did have 3 total. Cut one down, and then that one over there is doing okay. Not really, but this one's the newest one. It's been here for maybe 2 months, so it's still hanging in there. And then my impulse jalapeno plant I bought a couple months ago, it's been doing good. I got some jalapenos off of it, but I'm not eating them yet because maybe I can like cook them or something. I don't know. The watermelon plant's petering out, but we knew it would. So that's the first melon. So yep, and it's been plenty moist over here. So and that one just ain't changed, and it's probably gonna start doing the same thing. But no big deal. No big deal. Those are called milkweed bugs. One little sunflower. And this one, bumblebees are on here every day. Oh, I'm trying to grow a little melon over here. I planted this is what is it? Dill. Sprinkled the seeds a month-ish, maybe 2 months ago. It's growing pretty good. Deal, probably like chop it up and sprinkle it on some deviled eggs, I guess. I hear a hummingbird. Where's it at? There it is. I'm just trying to not scare it off. It's over there. See it? I know I said it once, and I'll say it again. I'm doing pineapple sage next year for sure. Except I'm gonna plant it in the ground. This has been here since first week of July. Can't remember the name, but it's supposed to be like a little shrub. The plant is about a foot or so tall, maybe. It's supposed to stay that color year round. So it's like a shrub. So it's supposed to like full sun. Let's definitely get full sun here. I like the color of it. It's like probably in the spring it'll probably be more of a lime green. Right now it's kind of a mixture. Looks more yellow in the video, but not quite that yellow looking, but it is pretty bright. My catnip. I'm gonna get over here to the hummingbird. If I can find it. There it is. Oh man, scared him off. Maybe she'll come back around. But be still. Probably a little too close. Just look. No wonder it's in here. I mean, look at all the red. I think this is probably like one of the prettiest plants I've ever had. Gotta wait a long time for it to bloom though, dang it. Small little, well, like I said, it's a herb. Sage, pineapple sage, but it buy it in the herb section like at Lowe's or something, and small little 4 to 6 inch little plant. They come in them little 6-pack thing, and it makes a really big plant. I just can't take my eyes off of it every time I come over here. So I'm in love with it. see, coming. I mean, that right there. This plant, it's just one plant. One plant, and you buy, like I said, it's little small, 4 or 6 inch one little stem of a plant. And then it just slowly keeps making a taller stem, and then it keeps adding a stem, adding a stem. If I can get down here, see. You see? I planted that. I mean, it's in a. I used to have a bee box, one of those bee homes or like beekeepers have and stuff. But so that's took it apart, and so those are just kind of like um, the top layers of it. It's like 3 layers to it. So when you take it apart, it's just kind of like almost like drawers, with no bottom, and it's made out of cedar. So they make them out of cedar so they don't rot and decay as fast. But so that one's two stacked and on top of each other. One's probably about a foot and a half tall. The other one's maybe about, I don't know, 5, 6 inches tall. And I just set them on top of each other. And then I filled it with dirt, potting soil, and I sit it on the ground. So I'm sure the roots have gone down to the ground. And then the front of it, all this stuff here is, like I said in one of the other videos, all chocolate mint. And I like this too. As long as it's got moisture and it just kind of cascades over stuff. So it's kind of a neat little plant, but I'm not going to do it over here, but I got another spot where I can, over there in the garage flower bed, I think, along the edges of the little creek bed. My dry creek bed would be good. But and then over the white stuff is, like I said, the snake, the white snake plant. And then the other plant is beside it is of course it's done its thing now, but I dug it up out of the edge of the woods over here. It's a native plant to North America, southeast or whatever, but it's called mountain mint. Mountain mint, and it's very, very minty smelling. But these right here, this was full of little purple, in the summer, purple flowers. It's just like clusters of bright purple flowers. Just the whole thing's covered, and then these, like I said, the tops of the leaves are white. It's almost kind of velvety like. Really, really pretty when it's blooming and doing its thing, and then like I said, all this stuff is kind of fading out now, but so and I dug it out of the woods last year, and then on the edge off the front yard, and it was just small little sporadic kind of plants just here and there. And I dug them up, and then this year they came back and just really got, I think they could get more sun and more moisture versus where they was just kind of coming up on their own. They really made a good fort, maybe right there, almost 5 foot tall kind of plant. And it looks like it kind of spreads too. It's kind of putting out some new growth. Well, it's mint. Most mints can be kind of aggressive. It's going to send out new shoots. I can see them right there. But it's a really pretty plant, and it's native, and it was just covered in bees and wasps and stuff this summer too. But you just brush it and touch it, and you can just smell the mint smell. And it's more of like a peppermint smell. So, oh, hummingbird, don't fly away. Oh, dang it! She keeps wanting to come back. Maybe I can stay here and she'll come back. Maybe if I hide underneath my elephant ear leaf. See, it just spreads. It probably got a good 6. Oh, here she comes. Oh, it's a chipmunk. Look at that chipmunk. Look at the chipmunk. I think she caught on to me in the end. I don't know where that chipmunk went to. Little sucker must have been over there the whole time, hiding. Alright, let's see here. She flew off, but red and yellow. I think some people who do other bigger YouTuber flower chicks that I watch, they're not fans of yellow or red, and I don't know why. I mean, as far as flowers concerned, if you like flowers, who cares what color it is? That's me, though. One little white dahlia. This whole plant's mostly pink. Oh, it's getting a little blushy. Pretty, pretty, pretty. The dahlias, the plants are not really all that hot looking, but their flowers are. And there's just all kind of different dahlias. But they definitely can't stand up on their own. They need some kind of stake and tie back. So that's why they've been good up against this fence. And they can poke their little heads through the fence and through the tomatoes. And I did have cucumbers early this summer, and I had cucumbers out the ears. But yeah, dahlias, they definitely can't stand up on me. And they got, their stalks can be pretty good size. See, like, but they're kind of hollow. They're like a straw almost. So but they grow like crazy. If you just cut it off, they like to be deadheaded. Once the flower starts kind of fading, then you cut it off, and then they just kind of keep blooming. But I mean, the plant part of it's not that, you know. But the flowers is the main show. And there's just so many different kinds of them. There's some people who live further north have to dig them up, the tubers, because they're not bulbs, they're tubers. They have to dig them up out of the ground and store them. And I don't know, I'm not digging them up because I don't have to because of where I'm at. But they came back. Well, the one came back on its own. The other ones I planted early this spring, but so let's see if these ones, that red and white one, can't see it. Oh, there it is. Here's one. That one I got into Dollar General, surprisingly. And I planted it last year, kind of towards the end of the summer, and planted it. And it kind of grew some, but it didn't do anything too late. But they came back this year, and it's done pretty good. But they did pretty good in the summer when it was really blazing hot. But they probably do better somewhere that the summers ain't, so hot. But if you can kind of like this, in amongst the elephant ears and the tomato plants and stuff, they can. There's the hummingbird. A fat little hummingbird. Well, so I'm gonna get out of here anyways. I've rambled enough. Step down. Look at the base on that ear. It's hard to tell in the video, but the ear's done good. Right there. I've had to cut some ears off here and there. They start to turn yellow and get beat up and stuff during the summer, but they're still putting out some new leaves, but smaller because I think they got so big because I was Sparta over there about got that chipmunk. Anyways, because I was given my little veggie patch over there, the peppers and tomatoes and cucumbers and stuff. I was giving them Miracle-Gro for vegetables, and they're right here, so I think they was getting the benefit of that, and that's why they, in my opinion, the ears got so big. I mean, they get big, but that's why they just grew. Some of the ears were about 4 foot. But I've cut some off here and there. I had to because they would yellow and get droopy, but so like that one's a humongous ear. I think the one I cut off a couple of days ago was bigger than that one. I think here's a big one. Let's see this one. But, so well, but anyways, just thought I'd Sparta over there. He saw that chipmunk. It tried to go running underneath the steps over there. Oh, he's picking at the. What are you doing over there, Sparta? Sparta. What you doing, Sparta? So, I'm gonna get off of here and go do a few more things, and then I'm gonna eat me a bite. I'm starving. So, talk to you later. Bye bye.